So, what do you say about Joey Klein, the legend?
I think of Joey as like a sort of half mad scientist, half brilliant artist, like Dr. Frankenstein meets Rembrandt.
He and I spent many days hiking the hillsides, tripping over rocks and roots, and getting stung by hornets.
Having followed Joey around, reflagging ad nauseum, back and forth, up and down the mountain. The guy's an animal.
Joey, son. It's been a little bit long, brother. Fellow dirtbag trail gypsy of decades. Congratulations on your 25 years. It's your old buddy, Tony Boone. How the hell are you doing, brother? Congratulations.
I'm not able to count or fully grasp how many places Joey has influenced, how many places he's gone as Johnny Appleseed and planted seeds in people's minds that have then blossomed and grown. And then going back there 5 years later and seeing 15 miles of trail that didn't exist before, and even more importantly, community that's been created through creating those trails. Passion of the local folks, the kids on bikes, all the smiles, people living their better lives because they've got trails to ride.
So IMBA's 35 years old. In the beginning, the simple truth is we didn't have much to hang our hats on. We didn't have the sweat equity. And then Joey Klein arrived, and you've been a leader for 25, 26 years.
And the thing is, no one else equals his stoke ever. And now, 25 years later, I was just here at Wyndham Rock with Joey last week, and he was spread the stoke just like it was his very first day.
Joey, Pete Weber, other Trail Solutions leaders really writing the book, the first widely distributed trail building book that helped up everyone's game, demystify trail building techniques, and take it more to the masses.
Joey's always been an inspiration. He's a source of knowledge on everything having to do with trails, and really appreciate him working with us here and igniting, the spark of the mountain bike movement.
I learned so much from him about the importance of good trail design and the many things that go into a good trail.
I often think when I'm out in the bush and come across something really technical and I'm not quite sure what the outcome's going to be, could be a snotty little gully or a steep razorback rocky ridge or something, I think, what would Joey Klein do here? And you sit back and you take it all in, you let the environment talk to you, and you always come up with a solution.
From the very beginning, you were a good listener and soft-spoken and open-minded. And those are all skills that are absolutely essential to forming partnerships. And you formed these great alliances, built these outstanding trails, and built a global reputation for IMBA that carries on to this very day.
Your visits way back 20 or so years ago, where you travelled all over Australia, stayed in different places, different towns, met mayors and politicians and rangers and everything, and spread the gospel like the true Messiah you are for the IMBA Church. You've done an amazing job, mate. And
yeah, you've done a lot for mountain biking and trails, and personally, if it weren't for you helping to plant seeds in Caliente by laying flags on the ground, I wouldn't have the career that I have, I don't think. And I also wouldn't have met my lovely person, Christine. I think both of our lives would be very different if you hadn't been trailblazing in rural places in Nevada.
He would have made a hell of a career janitor here if he'd stuck with it, but I'm glad he went to IMBA.
I want to recognize what an international legend this man is. Thank you for building the mountain bike community all over the world.
Joey, you're a leader, you're a visionary, and you're an artist. And thank you for all that you're doing to support the sustainable trails community and build community through trails.
Joey, you're truly a trailblazer. You have made the world a better place by improving trails throughout the world.
And, your legacy has gone on and will go on forever. It's in the trails that we ride, the styles and the protocol and the language, the design language has been passed through generations of people.
Joey, thank you for your impact. Thank you for your work. Thank you for your dedication to the mountain biking community.
I know I, as well as thousands, maybe millions, who knows, the exponential factor, appreciate what you've done for the trail building industry.
There are millions of mountain bikers and other trail users all over the world who have benefited from your great work. I really hope that work continues. I bet it will. We're all so grateful and so proud. Congratulations, Joey.
I used to love building trails when I was building trails that Joey put together, because you knew they were going to work well when it all fit, when it was all complete. But there was something we would, as builders, definitely have some concerns about, and those were places we called Joey spots. These were places that truly had a sense of place. When you were at that spot, it was amazing. It was like, wow, this is where you need to be. Whether it's the view, the auditory senses going by from the waterfall, the smells, just the sense of place was there. Those places that really, like, the memories of them hold in your minds. And they were called Joey spots because they were those spots, and they were bracketed by near impossible builds to get to them. Across a cliff band, through a crazy gorge, over some ridiculous river, up some nutty slope. Just dumbfoundingly challenging builds that you're like, what are we doing here? And why are we building a trail here when we could be right over there? And then you get around the corner and you're like, oh yeah, that's why we're here. Okay. Thanks, Joey. Then we'd have lunch there.